All right, so you send over the source material. It's a transcript for a song, Black Sheep.
Yeah, that's the one. And it's pretty packed with some heavy themes, some really vivid imagery.
Definitely. So for this deep dive, let's try and, unpack what these lyrics are really saying,
Right.
specifically about feeling like an outsider.
Right. That struggle.
Exactly. And the hidden pain that goes with it, plus this idea of a love that just won't quit. And we'll stick just to the words right here in the transcript you provided.
Okay. Well, the first thing that jumps out really is how it paints this picture of the outsider. The source starts right off describing the black sheet you broke through 1,000 fences. You've been rescued from 1,000 ditches.
Yeah, it's not just like passively lost, it's active. Breaking fences, needing rescue. Repeatedly.
Mm-hmm. And then it says, you still swear you don't fit in, so you kick and scream, and you're gone again, wandering off into the devil's wind.
That kick and scream part, it sounds like real resistance, a conscious choice to run off, even into the devil's wind, which sounds pretty bad.
But then, right after showing that outward defiance, the song kind of pivots inward. It asks, how's it going out there, acting like you ain't scared?
Well, that's sharp. Acting like...
Yeah, it implies it's just a performance.
Totally. And the source really drills down there, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It talks about the heart stone ain't so hard when you're alone crying tears you hope nobody sees.
That image is powerful. The hard stone self just crumbling in private. It shows this deep vulnerability hidden away.
Right. And it also touches on, well, the ways people try to cope that don't work.
Yeah, that line, the alcohol and pills ain't fix a thing. It's very blunt.
Stark, yeah. Just leaves it out there. These attempts aren't solving the underlying issue, according to the source.
And maybe the most intense part is where it says, ooh, you hate everything about you and you think we're better off without you.
Wow. Yeah, that's deep self-rejection, isn't it? Feeling like you're worthless, even to yourself. The ultimate outsider feeling.
So, okay, we have this picture. Someone running, hiding pain, trying things that don't work, hating themselves. Where does the source go from there? What's the response it offers?
Well, this is where it takes a really interesting turn. Right after that low point, that self-hatred line, the song hits you with, but the good news is he'll never leave you be because Jesus loves you, black sheep.
So a direct counter, confronting that feeling of being the unwanted black sheep with this declaration of persistent love.
Exactly. Persistent is the word.
Oh.
And it's not just a feeling, it's active. The source says, there ain't no hell so low we won't let the hounds of heaven go.
Hounds of heaven, that's quite an image. Hounds suggest pursuit, right? Relentless tracking.
Yeah. Like, this love isn't just sitting back waiting. It's actively coming after you, no matter how far you run or how low you sink, like into that hell so low.
Okay, so let's recap this journey we've traced through the lyrics you sent. It starts with this really vivid sense of being the total outsider.
Mm-hmm. The hard stone who's secretly crying tears, stuck with pain that, alcohol and pills ain't fixed a thing.
Right. And then the pivot is this insistent message. Even when you hate yourself, even when you're running into the devil's wind, the claim is your love, Jesus loves you, black sheep.
And pursued. Actively pursued by these hounds of heaven. So it's a shift from feeling lost and abandoned to being, well, relentlessly sought.
And the source leaves us with this one final kind of curious description. It calls this amazing grace, this intense love.
Yeah.
It calls it a pesky, pesky thing.
Yeah, pesky. It's an odd word choice for grace, isn't it? It makes you think.
It does. It raises a question just based on the text here. Why describe something like grace or this pursuing love as pesky? Pesky usually means annoying, bothersome.
Right. So could the source be suggesting that for someone determined to stay lost, maybe determined to be that black sheep alone in the wind, this relentless love, this grace, it actually feels like an unwelcome intrusion?
It's like something you can't shake off, even if you want to. It's definitely something interesting to think about just based on how the source itself phrases it. A pesky grace.